doing? Come on. Come on, big girl. Hey, there you go. Hi, Journey Boo. Hey, Mama. Journey, you ate your brother lunch? Huh? Ain't number one left. Crazy so. Hey, Journey. To accept change in drastic changes to their childhood routines that we've all known for years in school. Hey, you guys. So I wanted to give y'all an update. Today is June 28th. It is my sister's birthday. So happy birthday, boo boo. Shay Marie and Family Vlog. And I am on my way to Sam's Club. You guys, if I sound like I have a little bit of a lisp, I got my braces retightened the other day and I am in pain as I speak to you, so it's kind of hard for me to form my lips to say certain words, so excuse it. And let's see. Hi. So in the clip that you saw before, I think I was trying to talk to you guys, but I don't even remember what I said. I do know that my baby was there, and as y'all can see, KJ was really comforting me without, I don't even know if he knew I needed him to do the things that he was doing for me in the last clip, which was like, you know, just hug, kiss, mommy, all that good stuff. But basically, I'll reiterate. If I'm reiterating it, I'm sorry, you guys, because I just can't remember what I said. But basically, I was a contractor for a bank, and for their technology department. And pretty much your contract is only good for 2 years. After your 2 years is up, you have to move on to a new project that's outside of that company, or if there is a job posting available, you can get hired for that company. Okay, so my contract ended originally in May, I think May 10th, and the manager was able to get an extension to June 10th. So at that point, there were already discussions prior to on posting positions, but you know, everything happens with time, and with COVID-19 coming into play, it kind of put opening positions on the back burner, because they truly had to figure out what to do with the employees that they had there, kind of get everybody to go home. And on top of that, we switched to different teams in the midst of that. So the manager that was at the company that I worked for, he posted one position, I think it was like 1st of May, maybe in April, I don't remember, but I told the truth on my application, and the truth was that I did not have, y'all, it's a fly in my car and it's gonna drive me nuts. I did not have 6 years of experience. Do I regret saying I did not have 6 years of experience? Yeah, I do. But I wanted to tell the truth and be open. I did not have 6. I have probably 4 to 5 of a combination of the experience they were looking for. So it systematically declined my application. Once your application is declined, of course, you guys know you can't reapply, and it is what it is on that. So at this point, you guys, I am devastated. Like, I am legitly crying and upset because I pretty much X myself out of this job knowing that my contract is about to end. So that's that. I think I even talked to you guys about that in another clip. That's all gonna be in here. So moving right along to the other day, I posted for another position that they had. This is not on the previous manager's team, but it's within his team. So I posted for that. Y'all, when I say y'all, it takes forever in 10 days to post a position, me to apply for the position, and for me to finally get an option to interview not once but twice. So my contract, as you know by the title, ended, and I did get an interview with HR was first. So I interviewed with HR, and y'all, my mind played so many tricks on me because I wasn't really understanding what HR was saying. Like, I understood what HR was saying, but in my mind, I needed a job so bad, I started making up stuff. And Keith was like, you're really doing the most. Like, you'll get a call back between 24 to 48 hours for round 2. So I got a call back for round 2, and which was via email, and I set my date for round 2, y'all. I went to my mother-in-law's house. By this point, my contract was over, and I'm done. So I'm kind of upset and nervous. When you are a contractor, you still can work with the contracting company to post for new projects, which is what I was doing. I met with my particular recruiter and sent her over updated my resume, and she would send me like a list of projects, and I would like post out to those projects, like which ones I think would be a good fit for me. The other thing is, what I was doing, I only saw tunnel vision for what I was doing. The job she sent me was everything that I was doing within those jobs that I didn't even know. I'm gonna do a whole nother story time just in case there's somebody else out there who's having trouble like me. But I had tunnel vision because that's the only thing that I saw that I could do, when really it's a variety of things that you can do. Whole nother topic for another day. Anyway, so I posted to those. But in the same token, I'm freaking out. Like, y'all, I'm sick. Because at this point, I'm unemployed during the pandemic. Like, what do you do? Now, granted, I have a husband, and when you're actually in any relationship, when one lacks, the other one picks up, and that's how it generally goes. But I'm super independent. I like to do it myself. Then I gotta be all domesticated, extra nice to serve, because I know the weight of you doing everything, and I didn't want to give him the extra burden to have to pick up my slack. But as a contractor, you should always save your money just in case your contract ends abruptly, or whatever might happen. So that's what I was doing, just preparing for the what if, because we have 2 children, and I just feel like I have a hard time really, I was about to say depending on somebody, but I just have a really hard time that I don't want to solely depend on somebody, and I don't want to put all of that on him to take care of everything, because I see the spreadsheet that we have every month for everything financially that we have going on, and I understand that It's a lot. Okay? So that's kind of where I was at. So anyway, with all those stressors, I was stressing myself out to the point where I thought I was going to be the borderline depressed. I was upset. I cried a couple times, but I really had to just pray and talk to God because I was losing it. And it was unfair to Keith as well as the kids, because I would just be sitting there like thinking of the different jobs that I could get. What could I do? Where can I go? Like, who's hiring right now? So I would just be, excuse me, y'all. I would just spend my time at night doing applications. I applied to like 20 some odd jobs and got 13 declines and a couple withdrawals, which the withdrawals started freaking me out because that was a point where the company that I was working for wanted to do a pause on hiring because it was a non-growth area. So they were pulling back applications or job postings. So that was freaking me out too. So I really had to sit down and have a talk with God and do daily devotions, which, yes, I'm still doing. I have the same prayer that I pray every morning, still doing. But I had to find something within me to get me to come back because I was losing it. But I called one of my friends who worked for the company, and I was asking her, like, what was your process? Because when you're going through it, you need reassurance. Oh, yeah, my lip is really, really glossy. You need reassurance. But okay, getting to that point, doing my second interview, I bounced all over the place. My second interview, they were like, it's going to be really informal. For me, I can't be informal because I need this. It was harder for me because that was the only thing active that I had going on. Now, had I still had my contract still been open, had I had other options, I don't believe that I would freak out as much as I was. Like, I'm thinking wordplay. I'm thinking, do I know what I know what I'm doing, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all girl knows what she's doing, I know what I'm doing. But explaining that to people that you know what you're doing in the STAR format, so it was a lot. I think I did a good job, but at the same time, I really need this. So I'm overthinking everything to the extreme. So, okay, boom. They said, well, either way, you'll hear something in 2 weeks from HR. So, best of luck to you. And it's that bland. And I'm like, okay. I sent out my thank you letter. My email thank you letter. I'm freaking out because I sent that out like 2 days after, when, etiquette is you're supposed to send it out right after your interview or the next day. But anyway, y'all, I didn't. So, everything just started weighing on me heavy. Anyway, so the clip that you guys just saw before was on Tuesday. I can't tell y'all what date it is, but I'll have it somewhere on the screen. And it was 6 days after my interview. I did all of that. I had my morning worship. KJ gave me a lot of hugs and kisses and asked if you okay. That's his thing. If he doesn't feel like you're okay, he'll ask you, are you okay? And at that point, I know I'm not doing a good job of concealing my emotions. So after that, just kind of prayed and went on about our day. I gave the kids breakfast, and we were in KJ room watching TV, and I got the call from HR, you guys. And when I tell you, I have never been so excited to get a job offer. Never, okay? And then on top of all of that, they offered me more than what they said that they would initially. Praise him. Praise him. So I'm like, baby, you can't tell me how good my God is. it was just a rush of emotion. Like when I tell y'all, I called Keith and I was bawling, crying that I couldn't even breathe to tell him the words. But I had already told him I was gonna cry if I got it or if I didn't, because that's how passionate I was. That's how much I needed this. We needed this. It was just crazy. He was like, I told you you got it. You're good. But I'm like, it's different. It's different when you're going through it. But luckily we have our savings account that we built up, and we got to dip into it just a smidge until I start working in a whole month, y'all. So I have like about 2 more weeks until I go back. Well, three. Well, it's 2 to 3. I need to look at a calendar that I'm out of work, and we'll have to pretty much survive off of the money we have in the bank and our savings account. Luckily, we don't have too many expenses, but I'm so grateful to God that this stint is only going to be for a month. But y'all, it was a lot and heavy on me, and I am a planner, so I overly planned this moment. Like, I'm laughing now because of my anxiety level. Like, I was really about to go into a state of depression, but that's because I am an over planner. Okay, I don't like to be uncomfortable, and I feel like that's why God makes me uncomfortable, to remind me that I'm not in control, He is. But I'm excited for this new career path that I'm going in. I'm excited about having a permanent position. So yeah, I can't wait to give you guys another vlog on exactly what it is that I do, because I think it's kind of cool, and I like to show y'all like just a different way of getting into this, because I do not have a technology background. But yeah, so thank y'all for listening to my emotional moment on being unemployed during COVID-19 or the pandemic. If you know somebody that's currently going through it, you really have to be careful, I guess, of the things that you say, or understand where they're coming from. They could be having a truly a hard time. Some people can't pay their bills. You know, the first thing I go through is, oh my God, my mortgage. Yes, I have money in my savings account, but then what do you do when you no longer have money coming in? Like, are we thinking about that? Anything will set you off, baby, because I was like some gas and somebody just came in the house ready to smoke. Okay, any little thing would set me off because my nerves were so bad from my personal situation. I snapped easily, but that's just me, and I was only in that situation 2 weeks. It'll be a month when it's all over, but still, I'm an emotional creature. But I am on my way to Target, you guys. I'm running some errands on this lovely Sunday. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you learned something from my story, that no is not a definite. You are not defined by that. Stay positive, pray, meditate, and when it's your time and it's for you, trust and believe. You, me, baby, it will happen. I will catch you guys on the next vlog.